Okay, I think that we should be live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another GreatScotty stream. Hello, how's it going? Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day today. Happy, what is it? Is it today? Turn this off. Today's Wednesday. Hi, happy Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing well on this fantastic Wednesday afternoon slash evening slash Thursday morning, whatever it is in the world. I hope you guys are having a good one. We are back today with Pokemon Heart Gold. We're continuing our shiny badge quest, or hopefully starting our shiny badge quest, searching for a shiny starter, hopefully the Cyndaquil or the Chikorita, or I suppose, you know, if we have to, I suppose that a Totodile would be fine as well. I guess if I had to say, then that's what I would probably say. But welcome on in. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. How are you guys doing? Let me know if you're shiny hunting alongside us in the chat. Totodile team. Well, Totodile is currently leading the vote, which is terrible. It's not what we want to see. But how's it going, Shadow? It's good to see your face here. Welcome on in. Good to see you also, Petrichor and Reese. Welcome on in, you guys. Good to see your faces. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's been a day, so cheers to a day. Goodness gracious, cheers to a day, but good to be here. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today was the day I decided that I was going to finally fix my issue that I've had with my my drip system. For the longest time, I've just been kind of like hand watering my plants because there's a big leak in my drip system. So today I decided today's the day I'm gonna fix it. I had to bike over to the hardware store after work to get the equipment that I needed, and I was able to get it fixed. But you know, just biking in general in Arizona in the middle of the day, it was hot. So I'm feeling a little exhausted today after the run yesterday and then the short bike ride today over to the store to get everything that we needed. We're just having a chill stream today. We're just hoping for some chill environments, some good times, good vibes, and maybe some shiny Pokemon. Good morning, Cerulean. It is good to see your face here. Welcome on in, my dude. Hopefully you're having a good one. Got wonderful news. You did your first shiny hunt and caught a shiny Staryu in Sword. Congratulations on the shiny Staryu. Have you shown that off in the Discord yet, dude? That's awesome, man. Congrats on that. I know that's one of your favorites. So big GG's there. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that. Want to thank everybody who's voting in the stream, by the way. Guys, by the way, I did make a couple of changes to the layout. You're gonna have to let me know if everything is looking okay. I made the smaller, like the bottom screen for the DS smaller on the layout. Let me know if you guys, if that looks good where it is, or if you guys think it should be a little bit bigger. We can always play with it a little bit after stream as well. But yeah, keep me posted. Let me know. Not yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it, dude. 270 encounters, but I think I kept on double tapping. I've done that several times before as well. That is, I think, a rite of passage for shiny hunting is miscounting your encounters. Right? Right, chat? I've definitely been there. So that is definitely something that we are very familiar with. You guys have to remind me all the time to remember to, you know, increase the counter. So I want to thank you, the viewer, for helping be my brain cells. So that's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Left? Left? What, Shadow? What's left? I'm very confused. Nothing there. No shinies there. Oh, happy Wednesday. You guys, it does not feel like a Wednesday to me. It feels a lot like a Monday to me, probably because in some ways it was my Monday. I do work this weekend, so today was I had yesterday off. I worked on a lot of homework and got some stuff done because my semester has officially started once again. And now we're back in school, and that's good and everything. But yeah, it is definitely been a Monday for me over here. I am definitely feeling the Monday. You said right, and I said left. Oh, we're doing one of those things today, Shadow. Is that what it is? That's what it is. We're just doing opposites of each other. then, okay, I can play with that. It's gonna take me some thinking. Scotty, what it do? Levi, was good. It's good to see your face here, man. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well on this fantastic Wednesday afternoon. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're getting a little bit of a sandstorm in my area, by Darude, you know, as it were. So I don't anticipate it's going to have any impact on stream or equipment or anything like that. But I just want to make sure. I just want to state it for the record. If we do start having like, you know, funky, you know, if we lose stream or something like that happens, it's possible that it was just the storm kind of kicking in. So just kind of keep that in mind. Not that I'm anticipating anything's gonna happen, but you never know. I've lost power to a sandstorm before, so you never know. Just wanted to state it for the record. KS, am I right? Left, man, yeah. Yeah, left. I could play this game too. I'm good. Chikorita, you rascal. Add 1 to the count. Add 1 to the count. Chaos. Let's definitely get some caffeine going because we got to wake up a little bit. Usually what happens after I get streaming a little bit, I start to wake up a little bit, but I'm still feeling a little low energy this afternoon. It's only been 6 minutes of being live and looking for different colored pixels on the screen. So I believe we'll get there, but here we are. I want to thank everybody who's voting. Totodile is leading the vote at 57 votes, which is definitely not what we want to see. I forgot to link the new Totodile short that I created to the commands, so you cannot yet do !Totodile, which is very sad. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I wanted to get that up before we got live, but today's been a day, so unfortunately I was not able to do that. We'll get it up for next time. Boy, we'll get it up for next time. Bet. Wait, Reese, is it something you got? Is it something you can do? If you can, dude, I would love that. That would mean a lot to me. That would really help me out. Thank you. If you can, if that's what we're betting. If that's what we're betting. I should be able to. You rock. You are a rock star. You know that? Has anyone told you today that you're a rock star? Because they should, Reese. They should all be lining up to telling you that you are a rock star. Can we get a round of applause for the mods? For the mods in chat? Let's get a round of applause for the hashtag mod squad. Dallas tells me all the time. Well, that is good. As they should. As they should. Faust and everybody else. Round of applause to the mods. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. All of you mods that are out there helping me out behind the scenes, on the scenes. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all that you do. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. And almost as much as I appreciate a shiny toted Cyndaquil right now. But no. I haven't done anything. It's all Reese. You contribute. It's a team effort, right? Right, chat? It's a team effort. That's what I choose to believe. That is what I choose to believe. Nothing there. Nothing there. Have you guys seen Cyndaquil's shiny in Crystal? Like Gold, Silver, Crystal, what its shiny sprite looks like in those games? I wish. I saw somebody post on Twitter the other day. They were doing like 8 copies of Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, whatever it was. They were hunting for a shiny Totodile, and I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but it was amazing. It was a part of their Dream Team squad, and they ended up finding the shiny Cyndaquil for their Gold, Silver, Crystal Dream Team squad. And that sprite for Cyndaquil looked so clean in Gen 2. It was so good with the kind of bluish tinted flames. Am I right? Kind of bluish tinted. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much, Reese. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for getting that command up and going. Really appreciate that. The reason that we do not want another shiny Totodile unless we are shooting for the, you know, the full Totodile squad. That is still a possibility, I suppose. You've been battling the Staryus, doing the battle method. I love the battle method, dude. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's a ton of fun. Staryu is a fishing encounter, yeah? I'm unaware if the battle method works for fishing. That is a method, Cerulean. It is definitely valid. For those of you that are unaware or just catching in, the hunting method in Pokemon Sword and Shield, or the shiny, the Golden Aura method, after you KO 500 species of a particular species, you have increased shiny odds. You get more rolls on the Golden Aura Pokemon. So the Pokemon that spawn with the Golden Aura are the Pokemon that have been rolled with those higher odds. So theoretically, if you KO more than 500 Pokemon and then only check more than 500 of a specific species of Pokemon, and then check the Golden Aura or those Pokemon that spawn up on the screen, you have a higher likelihood of encountering a shiny Pokemon, which is really cool. I think it's a really fun method. I think it's a lot of fun. But to my recollection, it does not work for fishing or shaking grass encounters. Maybe it does work for fishing, because fishing has the Golden Aura. Maybe it's the shaking grass, because there is no Golden Aura shaking grass. I'm sure that's what it is. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could be wrong. That is a very real possibility. I have not done a lot of research on this in a little bit, but that is the way that it goes sometimes. Brandon Rogers, how's it going, my dude? It's good to see your face here. Welcome, welcome, man. 9,300 encounters in, dude. We're still looking for our shiny starter in Pokemon Heart Gold. Be sure to leave a vote for who you believe the starter is going to be, and let me know in the comments why you think it will not be Totodile. That would be great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. That would be so good. When it sparkled, it showed up as a square sparkle. I think they call it a super shiny. I'm not really sure. As far as the shiny, like the sparkle animation goes for it, between like the stars and the squares, it really just kind of depends. I don't remember the mechanic for it. I know that if you hatch the Pokemon, it is more likely to be a star or a square shiny, with the square animation, at least to my recollection. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. You looked up on Cerebi for Sword and Shield? Heck yeah, let's go. You'd love Cerebi. Love Cerebi so much. What a great site. I endorse Cerebi. That is for sure. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's keep it on, moving on, people. Come on, starters. If you truly believed in yourself, I know that you would be able to shine. Do I continue catching, or do I continue after catching Staryu, or do I go back for it? Oh, so go for like another one, try to get the whole line? That would be fun. That's definitely a fun challenge, you know? That would be, that could be a really good time. I need to get back into Sword and Shield, you know, and maybe do some like non-Dynamax adventure hunts. I've been posting some shorts for Dynamax adventures, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. I need to film, you know, a couple of shorts for that again here in the coming up. Sure. In the near future, I need to film a couple of shorts for that, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Want a shiny Staryu and a shiny Starmie together? Heck yeah, dude. Then you should totally go for it, man. You might have a faster time. Well, I don't know. I'm not really one who advocates for Masuda method. Listen, it's efficient, sure. It's also very, like, it's not the most fun shiny hunting method out there. It's efficient. You know, you're guaranteed to find, you know, that encounter, right? But at the same time, like, oh man, it's just repetitive. There's just a lot of repetitiveness with Masuda method. Again, it's dependable. That's for sure. I can't argue that. Boy, oh boy, is it kind of mind numbing though. It's a little mind numbing. Hello, Red Ranger. How's it going? Good to see your face here. Welcome, welcome on in. Yo, I just found shiny Charmander, dude. Let's go, Sans. Which game was that in, dude? That's awesome, bro. GG's on the shiny Charmander. Stash is coming in clutch. You know, it is looking a little bit more noticeable now. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? All except for the little area beneath my nose. I have a single hair. It's so bad, dude. It is so bad. Gosh darn it, genetics. How could you do this to me? No, it's not that bad. It's definitely coming in a little bit. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I don't know if I'd get used to the stash. You know, I don't know if I would encourage you individuals who have chosen to spend your time here with me to get used to the stash. I don't know if it's around for long, but it is currently around, so at least there's that. What's my favorite gen? Sans, my favorite generation. Oh, I'm gonna go with Gen 4. I'm gonna go with Gen 4. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are, to date, my favorite games for Pokemon out there. They're so much fun. I love them so very much. They were introduced in a time of my life where it was exactly what I needed. They really resonated with me. And through the years, they've just held up to be fantastic games. As far as modern Pokemon games go, I would say that the best game since, the best game to be introduced in a long time was Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I'm very hopeful for Pokemon Legends EA. I'm very excited for what the future holds for that side of the franchise. We're just gonna have to see what ends up happening with that, you know? Gen 4 is really good gen. I would like to turn the question over to you guys though. Like, Sans, which is your favorite generation? Chat, which is your favorite generation? I would love to know. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments or in the chat, you know? You just got a shiny Arceus? No kidding. BDSP, dude? No way. Playing Banjo-Kazooie on your Switch? Wait, is that out on Switch? I didn't think that was out yet. Or out yet. I didn't think that was available on the Switch. Is it a part of like the Nintendo Online system? That is one game that I never beat. I've never beat Banjo-Kazooie for the N64. I never really got into it. I saw one of my buddies was playing it, but as far as the games go on the Nintendo 64, I had a very limited selection back in the day. Had Ocarina of Time, of course. How could you not? Super Smash Bros, of course. How could you not? Occasionally we would rent Diddy Kong Racing, and that was a great time. Or Star Fox. Oh, Star Fox 64 was a brilliant game, guys. I loved it so much. It was so good. But as far as that one goes, I did not have Banjo-Kazooie. I never really played it, man. So I'm excited that you're able to play it. You're having a good time with it. That's awesome. It's good to see. Your favorite gen is Gen 1. Dude, let's go. Love Gen 1. It's in the expansion pass. It came out last year. Oh, look at that. I have not gotten around to it. I might have to check that out. You know, I've definitely played a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie. I've seen my friend play it a little bit when I was like hanging out over at his house, right? But like, never really got into that series, guys. Although I do love the witch, whatever her name is. The voice that they do for the witch is just pure gold. I love it so much. It would be so cool. Yo, Amari, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that sub. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you. My name is Scotty. In about a minute or so, you'll be able to start chatting on the chat after 60 seconds. Chat can contribute here, but you're gonna have to let me know who's your favorite Pokemon. Would love to hear that from you. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that. Yes, Gruntilda. That was her name. Oh, Gruntilda. The dialogue that they did for her, oh my gosh, it was so good. I just loved it. That was probably my favorite part of the game. Not even gonna lie. So much fun. Absolutely loved that. You're already chatting? Have I missed your chat? No, that's first chat, right? Did I miss it? I'm sorry if I missed it. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The stream elements could be delayed, to be honest. That could be a me issue. Yeah. That's probably a me issue. That's good. Love Gen 4. Gen 4 is so good. I love Gen 4 as well. I mean, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, they're awesome. They're great games. Love Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Yeah, you know, and then of course Heart Gold and Soul Silver being they're just the best. They're just so good. I don't think there's a thing that I dislike about this game, you know? You're playing Heart Gold right now, dude, let's go. Golduck, Gengar, Chikorita, and Charizard. Heck yeah, let's go. Love that. Good amount of Gen 1 Pokemon in there, plus Chikorita, which is probably one of my favorite starters of all time. I love Chikorita so very much. Love that list. That is an awesome list. Couldn't agree with you more, by the way. I think that's a great list. You just got a shiny starter, dude, let's go. Wait, hold on, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Because you're playing that right now. Heck yeah, GG's on the shiny starter. Which starter did you get, dude? Are you doing a shiny badge quest as well? Also, if you haven't, I mean, you know, join the Discord if you haven't already. I would love to see that in the Discord, dude. That would be awesome to see. We got a great Discord with a lot of great Pokemon fans. Show off the shinies that you do find and find some support on the hunts that you're doing. ! Discord should get you to the Discord if you are not joined in already. Which is your favorite starter in each generation? Oh, good question. So I'm going to be honest with you. I might be a little bit boring. This might be a boring answer to you. I am nothing but consistent, right? I'm a grass type trainer, not gym leader. I wouldn't go as far to say that I have the ranking of gym leader in the Pokemon world. But I love grass type Pokemon. I generally lean towards grass. So when I started off playing Pokemon, I loved Bulbasaur. It felt like, you know, my sister would always pick Squirtle. My brother would always pick Charmander. And so to kind of just round things out, I would pick Bulbasaur. Not necessarily because like that was the only one that was left, but because that one also really called to me. I really liked Bulbasaur. I thought he was really cool. I picked Chikorita first because I thought that Gold, Silver, and Crystal were going to follow the same game essentially as Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I wanted to one up against Brock and Misty, the first two gyms. Little did I know how different the games would truly be and how disadvantaged Chikorita was at the beginning of Johto. But love Chikorita, still stand by Chikorita to this day. That was my first official starter. I only was able to use like any of the Kanto starters if I stole my siblings' copies of the game and reset their save file. I think that they've forgiven me. I was the youngest sibling and I did not have a Game Boy Color for a while after they did. So anyway, confessions aside, starting off in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, my first starter was Torchic, actually. I've really grown to enjoy Sceptile nowadays, but Chikorita's where it's at, for sure, for me, for Hoenn. I mean, Mudkip's really good as well. You can't really go wrong with any of the starters in Hoenn. Sinnoh, Turtwig, hands down. For those of you that are aware, been around for a while. Hashtag Lion Turtle. You know, you know. Love me some Lion Turtle. Turtwig's the best. Love him so much. Snivy is where I really discovered that I loved grass type Pokemon. Snivy Gen 5, that's really where it really all began. And ever since then, between Chespin, Rowlet, Grookey, and Meowscarada / Sprigatito, I don't think I missed any of them. Those have always been my picks. Ever since Gen 5, it's always been grass type, you know? Still can't believe I got shiny Chikorita, dude. Let's go, dude. GG's on the shiny Chikorita, dude. Do you know what Gen 2 is based off of? I've seen it before. I've seen a couple of videos about it. I love Gen 2 though. It is so good. Very, very good. Very good game. Running up a swamp, up a hill for a shiny Turtwig. Shiny Turtwig. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Single on Spotify, everybody. Number one song, everybody. Number one song. Turtwig. It's good stuff. Favorite streamer? Ooh, that is a good question. Oh, that is a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been able to catch a lot of streams lately. I will say this, out of all of the the Pokemon streamers that are out there, I love, I've got a lot of good friends in the Pokemon community, in the streaming community. I can go off on a lot of, I can really talk about a lot of friends that I've made within this community. and everything that's going on there. But I do want, let's see here. Is this? Oh dear. Oh, I might have just messed that up a little bit. We'll fix that in a second. Okay. Okay. Sorry, chat. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know if it's really, I don't know if I can really say, to be honest with you, who my favorite, I've got to readjust things, excuse me. Gotta readjust some things. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you know, I've got a lot of good friends in the Pokemon community here. I don't know if I can really say like who my #1 favorite is. I've been influenced. I've grown close to a lot of really good friends in the Pokemon community as far as like as far as streamers go. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question, man. That's a rough one. My favorite streamer right now is you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you saying that. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. I strive to be the best streamer that I can, so thank you so much, honestly, for being here. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you so much. I don't have to stream. I choose to. This is definitely something that I enjoy doing and I plan on doing for a while. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot. Thank you guys so much. Also, thanks everybody for double tapping that screen. I love to see that Cyndaquil is in the lead for the vote right now. Love to see that for us. So let's go. Love to see that. Hashtag we stand Cyndaquil in the chat, you know? You were my inspiration to play Pokemon. No kidding, Sans. Thank you so much, dude. I love that. I love that for you, dude. I hope that you've been enjoying it. That makes me happy to see, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that, you know, I could be a good influence on you with my favorite gaming franchise in the Every. So yeah, dude, I love that for you, man. Dude, I love that you got the shiny Chikorita too, dude. That is such a good one. Favorite Gen 2 starter for sure. Although I will say I do love all of them. They are really good. All of them are really fun. Chikorita was my first, so you know, I'm a little biased. I won't lie. But yeah, I do hope that we end up getting this Cyndaquil here. I hope we get the Cyndaquil for this shiny. Hello, Harvey. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Welcome on this fantastic Wednesday afternoon. It really does not feel like a Wednesday to me, chat. It does not feel like a Wednesday at all, actually. My goodness, it really does feel like a Monday to me. But happy Wednesday. At least we've made it this far into the week. The weekend is in sight. We love that for us. Right, chat? I mean, I do work this weekend, but weekend is in sight. We'll take it. We will absolutely take it. You know? Chikorita evolved, let's go. It does feel like a Monday. It really does, dude. It is definitely a Monday. It's just a Monday. Which, I mean, for me, it literally was. Like, I had yesterday off because I worked this weekend. So today was kind of my day back. I mean, I worked Monday, like literal Monday. But today was kind of my like second Monday. You know, it's kind of like the worst part of second breakfast or the worst version of second breakfast. But yeah, second Monday for me this week. Hate that for us. But yeah, that's okay. Because we're here, we're live, things are good. I'm excited to be here, guys. It is a good day to be streaming some Pokemon, trying to find a shiny starter. You know what? I have not seen any dropped frames, Cerulean. But so I mean, you know, it could be something on your end, but I will say this. I live in Arizona. We are currently, you know, having a little bit of a sandstorm. So it is possible that I could be, you know, going through some turbulence in regards to, you know, to stream. We could encounter some turbulence just because of the weather, but I don't necessarily anticipate that. I've got the hiccups, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. If you are experiencing some sound issues, I do apologize for that. Let me know if it persists. Maybe try like going out, coming back in, closing out, coming back in, seeing that works. Arizona used Sandstorm. Was it by Darude? Darude. Sandstorm. Ha 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 ha. How about that for a dated reference Thursday? Am I right, chat? Sam, I'm also in a sandstorm. Yeah, you know, I mean, like, it's not a terrible sandstorm, but I did make sure to bring the trash cans in before we went live because I don't want them blowing away. So, yeah. You are extremely over odds by like 1K. We are over odds by over 1K. It is true. It is true. Over odds, gang. This is it. This is it. But you know what? These hunts are typically pretty quick. Usually we get, you know, because it's 3 encounters per reset. I'm not sure. You know, I don't think that this is going to go like crazy over odds. It's definitely a possibility. But yeah, we're 1,000 encounters over odds. We might make it over 10K. Maybe today, by the end of stream, we're over 10K. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, you know? Shiny or 10K? I guess that's the question. Which do you think is going to happen first? 10K or shiny? Let me know in the chat. How long has it been since you started the hunt? That's a great question. Sans, I started this hunt back in March or April. I think it was March. But my school semester really started to pick up. I was doing this like as a daily shorts challenge. And my school schedule really started to pick up, so I had to kind of like drop it for a minute. But we're back now. I mean, I'm back in school now as well, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. I don't anticipate that it's going to be too busy this summer, so I should be good to keep, you know, keep going with the lives, keep producing some content for you guys. So that should be good. But yeah, I actually do have another question for you guys, chat. I feel like I'm gonna get skewed answers depending on where I ask this question. Actually, if I ask it here versus if I ask it like in the shorts, I feel like it's gonna be very different. Maybe I don't ask. Sorry to like lead into that, guys, but well, my question was, should I continue doing this as like a daily series? And I think that I should. I think maybe not daily, but like create shorts regarding this and do encounters off stream. Obviously, we're going to be doing the majority of encounters on stream, but I do think that, you know, I'm going to continue doing some encounters off stream. Part of me just feels guilty, you know, like if I find this shiny off stream, is that gonna frustrate people? But at the same time, if I find the shiny on stream and some people don't see it, right, then that's gonna be like, oh no, I can't believe I missed it. You know, I've gotten that before. So maybe it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be creating a short for it one way or the other. So okay, never mind, I answered my own question. Forget I asked, chat. It's fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine here. Everyone is absolutely fine here. Took me 5 months to get a shiny Chikorita. Holy cow, dude. How many encounters did you do? Did you end up keeping track? If you're doing a shiny only run, you do get a free Pokemon. That's true. That's true, and that is our plan. We are doing a shiny only run. However, I will not be using the shiny Gyarados like as a. You know, it's. Will I use a shiny Gyarados on my team? Maybe. Maybe. Depends on what the team needs. But will that count towards the progression of the game? No. The plan is to find a full odds shiny or a non-guaranteed shiny before every single gym badge. So the shiny Gyarados in this game will be a free team member, but it will not be the only team member we get before the gym, if that makes any sense at all. That might not make any sense. I do apologize. Love seeing Cyndaquil leading in the polls. Thank you for getting out there and voting, everybody, in the chat for who you think is going to be the first starter or the shiny starter that we're going to have in our team here. Really appreciate everyone dropping the likes as well on the stream. Means a ton. I forget, is this a Nuzlocke or just SBQ? Just SBQ. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do an SBQ lock. Like, oh man, that would be a terrifying thing in my point of view. All of the time that it takes to find a shiny. Oh dear, and then just to have it boxed. No, sir. That does not sound for me. Does not sound for me. Shiny Carp, dude? No kidding? No kidding. Which game? Is that still your heart gold? Dude, Sans, GG's. GG's on the shiny Magikarp, dude. Holy cow, you get the whole line this game. You remember the first shiny you found? Which was it? Which was the first shiny that you found? I know I've told my story on chat, or on stream before, excuse me. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Who was your first ever shiny in the chat? Let me know. I would love to hear. Love to hear from you. Have I seen any movies lately? Oh my goodness, that's a good question. You know, usually when I'm folding laundry, I do have a movie on. Was it a new movie? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The most recent movie that I saw, like I was just watching something the other day, dude. What was it? I've been more into books lately. I've been more into like listening to some books and some podcasts. Been working on that more than watching movies, to be honest with you. The only movie that's really coming to my mind is Mulan, like the cartoon. I watched that fairly recently while I was doing laundry. That's the only one that's coming to my mind, but I still think that was like a month ago. That was a while ago. That was definitely not recent. Great movie though. Love that movie. You completed the shiny decks in Legends Arceus? Jeez, dude, I've not done that myself. That's awesome. You watch Daria while doing laundry? Nice, haven't heard of it. Alolan Raticate? Oh, dude, that's amazing. Is that your first shiny? Alolan Raticate, that's sick. That's a great shiny. Hashtag Mario in the chat, right? Maybe that's so generic. That's such a generic nickname for it, but it's good. That's awesome. I love that for you. That's really cool. Nothing there. Nothing there. I've thought about picking up Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon again, and going through the game a little bit, trying to find some shinies there. But that, man, I just don't know if I dare like reset the game, you know? Like that save file, oh man. I don't know if I reset it. I don't dare. Nothing there. No shinies there. How sad would I be if I missed a shiny? It's happened before. It's happened before. If you do, I don't know if it's exclamation point Cyndaquil or exclamation point shiny Cyndaquil, but I talk about the first shiny that I failed doing this exact hunt. You get a small snippet of that clip in exclamation point Totodile. That'll lead you over to the most recent short that I posted talking about why I don't want a shiny Totodile in this game. But we'll have to see. I will say I've not failed a shiny in a while. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Okay, that's not true. I participate in Safari Week every single year. I've definitely failed a shiny recently. And it's just kind of part of life, you know? Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I get super devastated if I fail a shiny. I'm really good at just kind of like rolling it off, you know? Just being like, all right, well, that happened, you know? But I guess we're just gonna have to see, man. You know? Haven't failed a shiny yet this stream, so I guess we'll have to see, man. I did that on Legends Arceus. One ran away from me. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Legends Arceus is a good one to fail shinies in, too. That's a great game, dude. Dude, I was talking to you guys about this the other day on stream. I was talking about Legends Arceus and some of the first shinies that we found in those games. And I was talking about how I found an alpha shiny Pichu, like, very early in that game. And was just like, wow, I can't believe that. That's so cool. Like, that was so exciting. It was my first alpha shiny. And I found a second one just the other day. I was so shocked. I actually was at a point in the game. This was crazy. I was at a point in the game where I hadn't beaten the Kricketune yet. But like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the introduction really to like alpha Pokemon. That one Kricketune that's supposed to introduce you to the alpha Pokemon, and then you unlock the camp at the top of the mountain. Haven't beaten him yet, but I surprisingly did not know this. I got a mass outbreak, just randomly spawned. And I was like, what? There's no way. I didn't know that mass outbreak spawned at this point. I thought that mass outbreak spawned after you beat Cleavor. I did not know you could get mass outbreaks before you beat Cleavor, but one spawned for me, and it was a Pichu spawn. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, I mean, I've perfected my Pichu dex, like, you know, in this early game. So like, let's go take down this, you know, let's go to this outbreak, see what we can find. I wasn't expecting any alphas to spawn because I haven't unlocked alphas in the map yet, right? Like, Pokemon won't spawn as alpha until after you beat the you know, whatever the team Pokemon is, right? So I was like, yeah, sure, you know, like, we're just gonna go, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna check out this outbreak. And a shiny alpha Pichu spawned in the middle of the outbreak before I even fought the alpha Cleavor or the alpha Kricketune. I was so shocked, honestly. Like, wowed. I had no idea they could spawn that early. Outbreaks themselves, but also alphas within those outbreaks. That was new to me. That was an experience, guys. I had no idea. Anyway, I wasn't recording at all. I should have been, but anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. And I was too in shock in that moment. I couldn't even like get a screen clip of it and be like, yeah, this happened the other day. Check out this clip. I literally just have to tell you about it. I didn't even think about getting a screen clip of it. So anyway, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. That happened, you know? Darn it. I didn't hear the answer. Did you see any movies lately? Nothing lately. Nothing new lately for me, you know? What about you? Any movies lately? Anything good out there? 10 days left and then you have to go back to school. My school started on Monday. Which is why I have not been live earlier in the week. Because I've been trying to like, just, you know, stay ahead, you know, of it all. Anyway, is what it is. Jumpin' streams, how's this hunt going? Dude, it's going well. Jameson, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, dude. Welcome, you know, jumping on in. Yeah, dude, we are over 1,000 encounters into this hunt. Over 1,000 encounters. I'm sorry, over 1,000 encounters above odds in this hunt. It's still going strong, you know? Hopefully we're gonna find a shiny here soon. But we're just gonna keep going until we find it, you know? That's the way it goes. Deadpool and Wolverine is so good. No spoilers in chat. Yeah, no spoilers in chat. I have not seen that yet. I've heard it's amazing though. I've heard good things about it. Plus, I mean, like, come on, you know, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, is that the guy? Hold on, did I just get that wrong? I may have just totally biffed that. No, I think I got it right. You know, they have such great chemistry. So like, I'm so excited to see that movie. I'm so excited to see it. Come on, guys, come on. It is Ryan Reynolds, you got it right. Thank goodness. I was like, it's Ryan something, right? And then I couldn't remember. I think there's another actor with the name of Ryan somewhere out there. I think that there's another actor named Ryan. I know it's crazy, right? But like, probably there is. And I just didn't want to be wrong, you know? Ryan Reynolds was the only Ryan actor that came to my mind. And to this point, that's the only Ryan actor that's coming to my mind. I'm sure chat's gonna yell at me in a moment, but that's the only one that I can think of. Here's a spoiler, it's a good movie. Dang it, no, I wanted to be surprised about that. Gosh, dang it. Matt, oh, trouble. You're in trouble, man. Strike one. What are the chances for a shiny starter? Shiny starter is 1 out of 8,192 odds. This is a full odds hunt. We are slightly 100,000, not 100,000, just 1,000, over 1,000 encounters above odds. So technically speaking, we are hashtag moments away. For a shiny. No, shiny didn't get the memo that we were moments away for a shiny. Technically speaking, but I mean, shiny hunting is just rolling a nat 1, you know, nat 8192. That's all it is, right? We're just trying to roll that die until we get that natural 8192 dice roll. Hopefully we find it soon. Time will tell. Time will tell, my dudes. I gave a warning. Oh man, I still wanted to be surprised that it was a good movie, and now that's been taken from me. So, oh man. Technically it's 3 out of 8192. That's just per reset. Each one of these has a 1 out of 8,192 chance of spawning. But because we are doing 3 encounters at once, it's technically 3 out of 8192 for one of them to spawn as a shiny, if that makes any sense. Now, let's get something straight, chat. Let's just lay it all out, make sure everybody is completely aware of this, okay? I am a small streamer, okay? I do not have a budget in place for the math department because I am a small streamer. So when it comes to the actual statistics of finding a shiny, don't take my word for it, okay? Because I don't math good and I do not have it within my budget to fix the math problems that we have. So math is not, don't listen to me at all. Don't listen to me. That's my opinion, but I hope you can see it. Match budget is, the match budget is non-existent. That is also true. I do not have a match budget. Don't know what I would use a match budget for, to be honest with you. I don't really have a high need for buying matches. But yeah, no math budget. No math budget whatsoever. No math budget. Math budget is absolutely non-existent. Thank you for the parties. I appreciate those parties in the chat. Thanks, guys. Just friendly reminder not to spam. Yes, I do try to get to every chat. So thank you so much, mods, for watching my back. I appreciate you guys. Listen to my mods. They are my voice when I cannot have a voice. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. A round of applause for the mod squad, by the way. Can we get a thank you in the chat for the mods? You guys, they honestly, like, y'all are here for the live streams, you know? And the mods do a lot to help out with the live streams, but behind the scenes, like, my mods are so great. They're so supportive. They are honestly so great. So genuinely, give a round of applause to the mod squad. They do so much for this community, and I genuinely would not be here without them. So thank you so much to the mods. Be sure to thank the mods when you see them. Hey, I do math budget sometimes. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes we can math good. Sometimes we math decent, but yeah, I don't math good all the time. I would be lost without calculators, guys. Computers save me from math. So that's good. We like computers. We like computers a lot for math. Also, speaking of numbers, very excited to see Cyndaquil is still leading the polls. The chat has spoken, Cyndaquil. We want you to shine. Consider shining, Cyndaquil, please. Please, Cyndaquil, please. Might go to college. I would recommend it. I like college. You know, if it's something that is all possible, I do recommend it. College is fun. It's good to learn. Nah, come on, Shadow. Give yourself a little bit of credit, you know? Am I left? No, I'm right. You know it, Shadow. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, nothing there. Nothing there. Is this a shiny only playthrough? Yes, Ching, this is going to be a shiny only playthrough. Assuming, assuming we find a shiny to begin the playthrough with. That is the plan. I do fully intend to have this be shiny only playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold. Something I'm very excited about. I really do love going through Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I've never done a shiny only playthrough in this game. There's 16 badges that you can get in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver due to the Kanto post game. And I fully intend to, at the end of this, have 16 shiny Pokemon that we can traverse the region through. Some of which might be found in the Safari Zone, some of which might be found in the bug catching contest. I've never found a bug catching contest shiny Pokemon. Definitely on my to-do list. Would love that. so you can't catch any Pokemon unless they're shiny. That is what I have done in the past with like my that's what I've done in the past with my Fire Red, Leaf Green, shiny only playthrough. Now, the caveat to that is this. I can only use shiny Pokemon. If I catch a shiny Pokemon and then it evolves via trade and I need to, you know, trade it in order to evolve it, I can take a non-shiny variant of a shiny Pokemon that I've already captured. That is something that, you know, I could do. I could trade that with myself. That's just a me thing though. That's what I've done in the past because what I've really enjoyed is having my Pokedex filled with only shiny Pokemon. Now, the sprites are going to be regular in the Pokedex in this game. It is what it is. But when you encounter a wild Pokemon and you've already captured it, it will have like a little Pokeball next to its name. So that is a way to see if I've already found that shiny Pokemon before. And I've really enjoyed that in like my Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green shiny only playthrough. So that's something that I'm wanting to duplicate in this game. Only catching shiny Pokemon. So if I need something to learn Surf and I don't have anything that can learn Surf, then I'm currently locked in the game until I get something that can learn Surf to shine. A shiny Pokemon that can learn Surf. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I need to check Pokemon Sleep really quick before maintenance. Need to make sure I feed lunch really quick. Sorry guys, give me one moment. Uno momento, por favor, unless maintenance has already begun. Nothing yet. Okay, thank goodness. Give me 1 sec. We're gonna go ahead and do this encounter though. Nothing there. Nothing there. Just made it to Ultra 3 on Lapis Lakeside. So let's go. Love that for us. Really? Not enough apples? Dang it. Shoot, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the dish. No, I don't have enough apples. Okay, well, I guess we're not getting lunch. Sorry, Snorlax. No lunch for you, man. Gotta save, gotta get a shiny HM user. Yeah, we're gonna have to find something, you know? We'll find something to be able to use Surf, though. You know, that's not gonna be an issue whatsoever. HM user is a better term, might be. No worries at all. I actually, we need to block that word to prevent it from being used in the chat. Reese, if you're available, let's block that word if that's cool. I was trying to figure out how to do that really quick. But I'm not very good at that. So if I could get your help with that, that would mean a lot, my dude. That would mean a lot. No worries, though. I mean, it happens. I know that that's a term that we've used in the community for a while. It's not a term that I like to use. But yeah, well, HM user. Gotcha. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. No worries, though, Break to Matt. No offense. You know. Nothing there. No shinies there. Nothing there. Nothing there at all. Nothing there at all. 9,621 encounters is where we're currently sitting, folks. 9624, excuse me. The number just went up because we just had that encounter, and my my stream is slightly delayed when it comes to updates. But 9624. to keep in mind that regular odds are 1 out of 8,192 to find a shiny. So we are over 1,500 encounters above odds. Above odds. Exclamation point Totodile. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you throwing that in there. If anyone has missed the most recent short explaining why we do not want shiny Totodile. No shiny Totodile. Boo! Down with Totodile. 3 shiny Chikorritas? No kidding, dude. Dude. You're catching up to me, man. Catching up to my 5 shiny Totodiles. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Totodile is losing the poll. Let's go, chat. Let's go. You're amazing, chat. Thanks for votes. Thanks for those votes. Thanks for voting Cyndaquil. He is the best in the Johto. He is the best in the Johto. Thank you for voting Cyndaquil, everybody. I want to thank you guys. This is not a Cyndaquil endorsed stream, but I want to thank everybody for voting Cyndaquil. Lies. Oh boy, oh boy. Lies and slander? This is outrageous. This is absolutely outrageous. Cyndaquil is strongly leading the polls. We love that so much, chat. Honestly, thank you guys so much. I hope that these polls are accurate and that the votes will indeed line up with Cyndaquil. Hey, Scotty, what's good? Fwog, it's good to see your face here. Welcome on in, my dude. It is good to see ya on this fantastic Wednesday evening. Is it like super windy out still? I have some visibility where I'm at, a little bit of a sandstorm where I'm at. I keep wanting to try to sing Sandstorm, like kind of like do like a little like scat of it or whatever. But the only song that's coming to my mind is not Sandstorm. So I'm not gonna do it because I can't remember the melody right now, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe chat would prefer that I don't try to sing Sandstorm. But yeah, we are currently in a little bit of a sandstorm where I'm at in Arizona. It looks like visibility has increased, so that is good. It is quite jarring to be on the roads during conditions such as these, where the visibility significantly drops due to all of the dust that is in the air. It's not fun, chat. I grew up living in Utah. I grew up living in the land of snow. The world's greatest snow was my backyard. I would go skiing with my dad all the time. I know what it's like to drive in a blizzard and to have the decreased visibility living in a snowy environment, but it is very different living in a desert area that gets actual literal sandstorms where visibility drops so fast. It is crazy, dude. I know that's very off topic. We are streaming Pokemon, and here I am talking about the weather, like a weather reporter. But here we are. Just had to say it. Just had to say it. So Wedpool and Dolverine. My goodness, chat. I don't know what is wrong with my talk today, but that's going to be another one that I don't think that chat's ever going to let me live down. Wedpool and Dolverine. I hope you enjoyed the video. No spoilers in chat, please. Because not everybody has seen it yet. It is definitely, I think, the movie of the summer this year from what I've seen. But yeah, that's exciting, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some good popcorn, maybe. I shall not take this blatant disrespect for the best boy sitting down, so I shall stand up. Pixar never happened, Shadow, in the Discord. Just saying, you know. I could stand up, actually. Oh, you rascal, Chikorita. You rascal. Nothing there. No shinies there. W movie, let's go. Did you forget to pay the speech budget? Listen, it's the end of the month, man. Budgets are tight. Budgets are tight. I may have neglected to pay the speech budget. That's something. That's something, man. We can't afford to not pay the speech budget. I probably should prioritize that. Yeah, dude. No, I don't know what it is, man. Can't talk today. I've been like super clumsy today too. I've dropped literally everything today. I think it's just exhaustion, just general exhaustion from training for the marathon. Oh man, dude, it's something else. 8 shiny Chikorritas, dude. What are you doing, man? Good gravy. Is this Masuda or is this Q-Charm glitch, man? Also decided to create an evil team. Team Parasite. The team uses bug types, but the leader and his top officials have a vendetta against grass-type Pokemon. I cannot support this team. This team must go down. Team Parasite is not good. Not good at all. As a grass-type trainer, I am offended. They use grass. Oh, okay, I'm for it then. Yes, I'm for Team Grass. Team Grass. Oof. Just started playing Pokemon recently, and I'm wondering if there is an order of them that I should play. That is a good question. Honestly, my recommendation would be this, and this is mostly coming from, you know, the perspective of reserve your resources, you know? I would consider playing first the games that you have access to. I would not go out of your way to buy some old Gen 3, Gen 4 games, you know, on the consoles that they debuted on. Because currently, if you wanted to play Pokemon Emerald, like the authentic Pokemon Emerald, I'm not gonna say anything about, you know, emulating. You could always emulate, but I don't, it's not something that I'm very familiar with. I don't emulate my games. Moving on from that side tangent, I would argue that it would probably be best to just stick to what you've got currently, or stick to what you have like good access to. So if you wanted to get into Pokemon, you've never played a Pokemon game before, and you wanted to have like Pokemon experience on the Nintendo Switch with one of the Switch games that you would have access to, I would recommend starting off with either Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because it is the newest game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, because it is, you know, it's one of the best Pokemon games on the Switch, or Pokemon, this might be controversial, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, for an authentic, more authentic, like streamline 8 gym battle or 16 gym battle or whatever it is experience. However, if you've played the franchise before and you're wanting the best Pokemon game that doesn't necessarily follow the original, you know, tropes that have been established within the Pokemon community, the best game that you have easy access to right now, if you have a Nintendo Switch, is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I strongly recommend that title. It is the best Pokemon game on the Switch, hands down. It is so much fun, a very different Pokemon experience. That's what I would recommend. However, like I said, I just don't necessarily encourage anybody to break the bank. My hope is that the Pokemon Company will release some of the original titles on the Nintendo Switch. I've been saying for years that it is something that they are going to do. I've been wrong for years, apparently. So I don't know if I'm necessarily advocating for that right now, whereas the Switch is just about to end its cycle, and the Switch successor is going to be released here in the somewhat near future. So I don't know. I would not necessarily go looking for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, or even Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I would not go looking for those games, because there is a chance, albeit maybe a slim chance, that they get released on the Nintendo Switch or a future console in the near-ish future, alongside Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Red, Blue, Yellow. There's a chance those get re-released with the, you know, the Nintendo Switch Online, blah, 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 something like that. But I can't necessarily guarantee that. I just don't, listen, chat, listen. It's a lot of money to buy the original games. I wish they would release them for like $10, $20. $20 would be generous. That would be fine if they released like the Game Boy Advance titles on the Switch. $20 would be a steal in comparison to what you're paying on eBay for those original hardware games. it may be a good, I'm not an advocate for this. I don't advocate this, but if you are in a financial position, it may be the best thing to emulate them, and I don't advocate that. I'm not a fan of piracy or whatever. I don't know. Emulating is what it is, right? I'm not going to condone. I'm not going to. If you choose to emulate the games, that's cool. That's on you. That's not what I do. It's fine. I'm not judging you. It's just something. That's just my stance. I just don't do it personally. It's just my stance. No judgment. That sounded very judgmental. That was not the intention. So I do apologize. Not the intention to be judgmental whatsoever. Listen, I'm advocating for you to save a buck, and I do think that there is an opportunity or a chance that the official games will be releasing on the Switch or on official Nintendo hardware eventually. So it may be best to, it may be best to wait and only spend $20 or so than it would be to spend $150 for a Gen 3 game that might work on a console that you might have, if that makes any sense. I apologize. That was a tangent, everybody. That was quite the soapbox there. I apologize. Who else is curious if they'll do alphas in ZA? Me. I'm very curious if they'll do alphas in Pokemon Legends ZA. Were you here for the for that discussion that we were doing the other day on stream? Okay. Wow, that was a lot of words to say about that matter. I apologize. That was a lot. No, you weren't. You weren't here for the alpha discussion, because I was talking about Pokemon Legends ZA and the alphas, and I do think that alphas are going to make a return in the games. Of course, we don't know anything. Hopefully it's August tomorrow. Hopefully this month, the month of August, we start getting some news for Pokemon Legends ZA. I can't guarantee that, of course. My theory when it comes to alphas is going to be I think that they're going to be borrowing the notes from alphas, but applying it to Mega Pokemon. That being said, I don't think that the spawns are going to work necessarily exactly the same as Pokemon Legends ZA, but I can see a game where the Pokemon are, there's some like alpha Pokemon like Pokemon. That was a sentence. There are some alpha like Pokemon in the wild that are Mega Pokemon, and they are extra aggro. They are extra aggressive and territorial, and if you get too close to them, then they're going to try to attack you. I could see that approach to alpha Pokemon, but replacing them with Mega Pokemon. And then if you defeat them or capture them, they will go back, if you capture them, they'll go back to their original state. They won't always be a Mega Pokemon, but there's a chance that you'll find their Mega Stone if you beat or capture them. Or they're just going to be key items, kind of like the plates were in Legends Arceus, where you don't find the stones by beating them, but you find them throughout the game. That's probably more likely. You probably won't get the stones for that. I wish that it was a thing where like maybe the stones could be depleted and you had to craft more. I feel like that would be fun. Maybe I'd be alone in that thought process. But if it was a thing kind of like Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you defeat these wild, Mega Pokemon that you find, and you get shards for Mega Stones, and you could craft them, and they're good for X amount of uses or whatever, or after so long they deplete and you have to rebuild it or recharge it, that could replace it as a key item in my point of view. Maybe. It's not necessarily balanced, but that is the thing. Man, no one likes Totodile. I'm gonna be honest with you, Harvey. I've probably swayed chat quite a bit against Totodile. Have you seen my most recent short, Harvey? If you do !Totodile in chat, you'll get a link to my most recent short, and that explains why I'm swaying people against Mega Totodile, against Totodile in this. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate that. It would make sense if it's set in the past. Maybe that's how they were, but over time they don't appear in the wild anymore and only are man-made. Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, because I mean, like, if you think about it, alphas don't necessarily appear. They do kind of appear, right? Because now it's just a matter of like size, but they're not necessarily like aggro against people in modern day Pokemon games. So like, honestly, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It could be, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing, you know? Yeah, man, I don't know. Name a Mega you want to see besides Flygon. Actually, I think there's a lot that I think we could potentially be seeing for new Megas. I really want to make a video on this. I really want to make like a short on this in the coming future. But I've been struggling drafting my ideas for it. For Mega Pokemon. You want your boy for Alligator? Your Alligator. That is fair. That is valid. I think that if there is a chance that we get for Alligator as the starter in Pokemon Legends ZA, and if it is a starter, then it will either be getting a regional variation or a new Mega form. That is my prediction. And I don't know which one's more likely. Man, Totodile got the shiny Jed for you, dude. Yeah, seriously though, Totodile Totodile's cool. But yeah, dude, he's everywhere, man. He's really good at shining. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He is really good at shining. Really, really good at it. Mega Golduck. That's finally a psychic type. That would be very valid. That would be a very cool Mega Pokemon to get. Oh man, that would be sick, dude. Finally get a Mega Golduck. You know, I feel like it is a little surprising that Psyduck has not really received a lot of love in modern day Pokemon games with gimmicks. I thought, I could be wrong, but I was under the impression that Psyduck was Junichi Masuda's favorite Pokemon. So it's possible that Psyduck gets a new Mega. However, I will say this, in regards to Pokemon Legends Arceus and the Hisuian variants that we got in those games, the only Hisuian variants that we got were Pokemon that did not originate from or were not originally obtainable in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. You know, like Goodra got a new form, Rowlet got a new form, or, you know, its a final evolution did, Decidueye, etc. There's a lot of different Pokemon that got new forms that were introduced in Gen 5 onward. So if that's the case, if that is setting the precedent for Pokemon Legends ZA, then there is a possibility that any Pokemon that are in the regional decks for X and Y will not have a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends ZA. Slim chance, maybe, but there's still a chance for that. They may be following that rule set. Maybe. Probably an evolution would be a cool Mega possibility. I'm just saying, I would agree with that, but I would argue that if you give one evolution a Mega form, we have to give all of the evolutions a Mega form. Eevee and its evolutions are so popular in the fan base that if we give one of them a Mega form, we'd have to give all of them a Mega form, or people would be very frustrated that their favorite evolution did not get a Mega form, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, that's just the way it is. That's the way it is, right? So on the scale, on like the likelihood scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that maybe a 3. Like, it's not impossible. Evolutions could get a new Mega form, right? But I just don't see it happening necessarily. What I would prefer to see is a new evolution in this game. I would love to see a new evolution. I think that'd be sick. I mean, the last one that we got was Sylveon in Pokemon X and Y. So the Kalos region has already introduced evolutions before. There's a chance that a revisit to the Kalos region could introduce evolutions, but I'm not necessarily going to hold my breath for that. You know, I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's likely. I mean, fair, but like Mega Umbreon or Leafeon, listen, if we get Mega Leafeon and its shiny goes from not noticeable to autumn colored, I'm set for life. That's great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Finally, my boy Leafeon gets the recognition that he so rightfully deserves, right? Am I a fan of this theory? Yes, I'm a big fan of this. It's a 3 on the likelihood scale. I just don't know if I see it happening. I just don't know if I see it happening, you know? Game Freak forgot about Eevee after G-Max Eevee. I don't know if they forgot about it. I doubt they forgot about it. Eevee is still one of the mascots. Like, they have an Eevee costume, like the official Eevee costume, which, by the way, I want one. I don't know where I would have to find this, but like those like giant costumes, like the official Pokemon company costumes for Eevee, I want it. I want it so bad. Anyway, Let's Go Eevee was supposed to be Psyduck originally. Interesting. I didn't know that. I've not heard that. That's crazy. Huh, I'll have to look that up. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Psyduck is a favorite. I know it's a favorite. I think it's Masuda's favorite, but I know it's a favorite of one of the like higher ups at Game Freak or the Pokemon Company. So I'm surprised that Psyduck hasn't gotten a lot of love in regards to like a new regional form. Surprised about that. Penny only used Eevees. I don't think they forgot about them. Fair point. I forgot about that character in Scarlet and Violet. Totally forgot about her. Not gonna lie. Totally forgot about her. What's up? What's good? What's good, Cashin? It's good to see your face. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday evening or a Thursday morning, depending on where it is in the world that you reside. I hope you're having a good one, man. Welcome on in. All right, Scotty, I know I haven't been here long, but I got to go. We'll see you. Vlog, it's good to see your face. It's good to see you. I understand, dude. You're good. You got life. I get it. Y'all got life. I totally get it, man. I'll be here for another little bit. Probably like 30-ish minutes or so. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or if it's going to be Friday that I'm going to be streaming next on YouTube. We do have to get back over to TikTok. We've got to do a stream over there soonish. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know. See you, Fog. It's good to see your face here. Welcome. Welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day, man. No shinies there. Nothing there, folks. Nothing in that reset. Which started we aiming to get? You know, I am hopeful that we get Cyndaquil. I'm really hopeful that we get Cyndaquil in the chat or in the as the starter for this shiny only playthrough. Man, so yeah, Cashin, it's a great question. It's a great question. It's a really good question. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Listen. If we do get a shiny Chikorita or a shiny Totodile, my heart may want to just try to go back for Cyndaquil. I'm not gonna lie. I need to reclaim the Cyndaquil, guys. I failed it in 2018 or something like that. I think it was 2018. I need to reclaim the Cyndaquil soon. At some point in my life, it's gotta happen, right? And I've found 5 shiny Totodiles. You can do !! shiny Totodile in the chat. I have a shiny Chikorita. I need that Cyndaquil. I need that reclaim, you know? The reclaim is needed. Yo, Gal, how's it going? It's good to see your face. Welcome on in. So good to see you here. Welcome to the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Shiny Badge Quest / Shiny Only Challenge. It's good to see you here. As much as I love Totodile, the reclaim is a must. He still hasn't forgotten you or for failing him, or forgave me for failing him. It's true, he hasn't. He has not forgiven me. And it's very sad. I do need to get this reclaim. It's gotta happen. Professor Elm, give me the shiny Cyndaquil. That wasn't it, man. That wasn't it. As much as I love Totodile, the reclaim is a must. I love Totodile too, don't get me wrong. And I think for the memes, it would be so funny to do a playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold using only shiny Totodile. If I do get the 6th Totodile, like that's hysterical, you know? If I get the Chikorita, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy with a shiny Chikorita. I would love to do the playthrough with the shiny Chikorita. But listen, my heart is, as much as I don't want to admit this, like I'm very hopeful that it's Cyndaquil. And I know by saying that, I am probably going to phase. If I do that, I will probably phase. If I say I'm happy with whatever I get, then I'll probably just get the Cyndaquil, right? Like it's the game is just going to give that to me. But I don't know, chat. I don't know, man. Hello, Paper Bag. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. Come on, you toasty little hedgehog, you. Sparkle. Exactly. That's all we need. Just a little toasty hedgehog. Just a little toasty hedgehog. I love that so much. I love that so much. I called him he is based off of an echidna, right? Maybe I just made that up the other day. I don't know. I could be wrong. A Polyworld bag that you put your Game Boy and games in there. It was adorable. I didn't know there was a Polyworld bag. That's so cool. No, it is a hedgehog. All right. I mean, you're probably right. I could be wrong. I don't know why I think it's kind of an echidna-y. Kind of echidna-y. You know? Maybe? Anyone? Maybe? Bueller? Oh, jeez. Smacked you guys in the face with my chin. I'm sorry. Very sorry about that. Elm said no shiny for you. Elm is really good at saying no shiny for you. He really doesn't like me all of that much. I mean, I've been a great neighbor. My whole life, I've been a good neighbor, and Professor Elm is still like, hey, you don't get a shiny. What a jerk, right? What a jerk. Jeez, man. I mean, like... I don't know what I did to deserve this treatment. Over 1,000 encounters above odds. We might be getting to 2,000 encounters above odds here within the very near future, with no shinies to be found. We'll see what happens. Is it an echidna? No, it is a hedgehog. The fire are the spikes. But it could be, like, the facial structure is super echidna, right? I don't know. Google. All right, give me the brain cell. I was literally thinking that. Bueller. Well, of course you're thinking it. It's a great reference. It's a beautiful reference to that movie. I was gonna try to say the wrong movie. I was gonna try to like gaslight you, but no, I can't do it. The only movie that's coming to my mind is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is the correct movie. Crap, I was trying to think of that one movie. Okay, well, anyway, whatever. Anyway, we got it. It's fine. We're all fine here. It's meant to be a mix of an echidna, a hedgehog, and a porcupine. Really? Interesting. Okay, so we're all right. But isn't Typhlosion a badger? A big bad badger mole? Who hates the wolf bats but loves the sounds? They live in the tunnels, you know? No? Bueller? The movie you said? Still a good film. Great movie. Pokemon do not make sense. But, you know, I think that, you know, Pikachu... I want to say there was something similar about that with Pikachu. That, like, the designer, the individual who designed Pikachu was, like, it was a mouse mixed with, like, some sort of, like, a treat, right? Mixed with something else. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen that video. I think Blue Boy Finn made the video. His videos are great. If you're looking for like some obscure Pokemon knowledge, guys, Blue Boy Finn, love his content. Great guy, great videos. Love it. It's the fire mouse Pokemon. Cyndaquil is? What? I'm gonna go with what? Final answer. I'm gonna go with what? That's a good answer, right, chat? That's what it says? What in the world? And my first starter Pokemon, Silver, Chomp, after the dino I got from Fossil Fighters Frontier. I haven't played that game. I have not played that game. I have come to discover, as I've streamed, that I have a very limited pool of games that I have played throughout my lifetime. There are so many games out there. There are a lot of games out there. Now I have a very limited pool that I have played and enjoyed, which isn't bad. I just have refined. Refined, is that the right word? No, probably not. Pokemon plus paleontologist plus Digimon. Fossil Fighters is amazing. I'm missing out then, chat. I've been missing out. The game that I've been getting really into lately, like super into lately, is Planet Zoo. Anyone out there played Planet Zoo? Been loving that lately. It's such a good, like, relaxing game. If I like just have a couple of minutes that I need to work on something, you know, like have a little bit of a break. I should be working on content, but when I get started on content, it takes me a while. Like, I feel I have a need to just like start and finish project in one sitting, or I get distracted and it doesn't get finished. And so it's good for me to play some Planet Zoo where I can just work on building a section of a habitat and then turn off the game. Like, it's nice. What about the game? Have you recently played that? Days since lost game. Marked down to 0. Sorry, chat. Listen, chat. Listen. I'm sorry. Very sorry about this. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. A shiny Spearow. No, Reese, no. Planet Zoo stream when? Ooh. That's a great question. That's a great question. I would love to do a Planet Zoo stream. I'm very concerned that my computer could not handle it. I'm very concerned that it would not be able to handle it. I could do Planet Zoo content. I could create content for Planet Zoo. But I don't know if my current demographic would enjoy that. I don't know if y'all would enjoy that. You know, probably right. It's just not, it's a good computer, don't get me wrong. It's way better than the laptop I used to stream on. But I was very surprised. I'm very surprised that it cannot handle streaming and recording at the same time anymore. I did not anticipate that. That was a shock to my system. New PC fund. I don't want to ask the community to do a new PC fund, but it might be essential. Maybe. Yeah, new PC fund. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say yes to that, but we might need to get some new parts. And I don't know what parts they would even be because I don't know anything about technology when it comes to this sphere. I'm barely qualified to stream. I am not technologically savvy. I can't even English today, dude. My goodness. No shinies there. Thank goodness. I did not want to find the shiny with a clip of me saying technologically. That would have been really embarrassing. It's a good thing this isn't live. Nope. No shiny there. Okay. About that, what are you talking about? Shadow, wait, what? Can't be as bad as Johnstone has been with his sentence before shinies. My dude, Johnstone. Oh, I love that man. His content is great. We're friends on Pokemon Go, you know, so very cool. Yeah, but we are friends on Pokemon Go. I do send him gifts on occasion, but I haven't been playing lately, so he probably, yeah, he probably is just like, I don't even get gifts from this guy anymore. Would love to meet Johnstone though. He seems like a really cool dude. Yeah, if it was live with millions of people, would have you saying telecologically? Yeah, dude, thank goodness I'm not live in front of like 15, 20 people or so. Because geez, I don't think I would ever be able to live down that embarrassment of being able to like mispronounce my words or of mispronouncing my words. That would be really embarrassing if I was live right now. Woo! Can't imagine that. That would be terrible. Just had a mini heart attack. Thought my heart gold cartridge just died. What happened? Shadow, speak. What happened, dude? No Chikorita, no Cyndaquil, and no Totodile. No shinies there. 9,882 encounters. No shinies. That would be a mini heart attack for sure. But that is another reason that I think that these games need to be ported or remastered or something onto the Nintendo Switch. Please listen, Game Freak. It froze and I reset the DSi by tapping the button and went back to the game to a black error screen. Oh no. Did you lose a lot of like save data? Or no, you're doing your Nidoran hunt right now, right? Another day looking for a shiny Nidoran. How many encounters are you at? Can we do a pulse check for the shiny hunters that are in the chat? What are you hunting for? How many encounters are you at? And how are you doing? Let's do a pulse check, guys. 100% shiny Totodile. What? Harvey? Did you just get a shiny Totodile? Harvey? Holy heck, I was scared. Hunting for my sanity. Hey, there we go. How many encounters for sanity? No, I got a level 100 Magikarp. What? GG's on the level 100 Magikarp. That's actually a sick hunt. I would love to do that. That would be a fun hunt in Scarlet and Violet. That new Magikarp area in the DLC. That's really cool. Too many. Lost count. That's fair. That's fair. I hope you find sanity soon. I hope you do. That's a hard shiny to find. Shiny sanity. That's a really rough one to find. Some may say that it doesn't exist in any Pokemon games. It's craziness. It's absolutely craziness. Nothing there. Animating? Don't recommend it. Hate it here. What? What? That is a new sensation, guys. That is a new sensation. 81.92. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, math budget's paying off, guys. Listen, I started contributing a little bit to the math budget within the last 20 minutes or so. I put a single thought into the math budget. That worked really well. And yeah, we are not quite 2,000 encounters over odds, but we are gaining on that nearly 2,000 encounters above odds. That is crazy. No, sanity's in Pokemon Sleep. Ah, yes. Yes. I love Pokemon Sleep. What a fun game. I really do enjoy it. So much fun. Although I would argue that I lose many sanity with Pokemon Sleep. I have so many spreadsheets devoted to Pokemon Sleep. The Radon X calculator, love that so much. Use it all the time. Yeah, no, I actively am like investing brain cells into that game. It is crazy to me how many brain cells I've invested into that game. It's so crazy to me. Is it sweeping the nation? I don't remember what we were talking about, Shadow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Probably sweeping the nation. Probably. I would say yes, but I have no idea what we were talking about. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. The new sensation? Oh, the new sensation that's currently sweeping the nation. Yes, of course. I feel like this is a reference to something and it is failing me and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Porygon and Let's Go Eevee, 285 encounters. Let's go. Good luck with the Porygon. Love that for you. That's super exciting. Porygon is a great shiny to hunt in Let's Go Eevee. That is a rough one. It is the rare spawn, if I remember correctly. So definitely wishing you some luck. Let's get some good lucks in the chat. I also found sanity in Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Quest. Now that is a name that I haven't heard in a long time. Long time. A great game. I wish that the updates that were happening in Pokemon Quest were global, because there have been new Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Quest, and not globally, only in like the arcade versions. And I don't understand why. I really don't. Well, the full quote has a no. Oh, yes. 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 No words. We do not like no words. I lost sanity in Pokemon Quest. That's fair. That's fair. That was a good game, though, for a time. I really did enjoy Pokemon Quest. Very different game. Nothing there. You have to quit for like 100 years and then you find it. Dang. If I remember correctly, China is still getting quest updates. I believe it is. I believe it is. I believe it is. I believe that is the only country that is currently getting quest updates. But I think it's just for arcades. I don't even think it's like for their Switches. Like I think it's just the arcade version. Hello again, sir. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm telling you guys, there is nothing quite like live streaming that like realigns my neck. I don't know what it is, but like my neck, it always just feels so much more aligned when I'm live streaming. I don't know what it is. That's probably super weird, but that is one of the benefits of live streaming for me. Quest has an arcade version. I'm fairly certain it's the arcade version that's getting the updates in China. I could be wrong. For Zeraora, Pokemon Unite. I enjoyed Pokemon Unite. I wasn't very but I also enjoyed League of Legends. I think that's the game. I enjoyed League of Legends. I thought that was a lot of fun. I always felt like I was the hindrance to my friends. Like my friends were like really good at the game. They claimed that they weren't. They claimed that they were just like, you know, novices or whatever. They were just hobbyists playing the game. But like I felt like they were ranked. I feel like. I think they were ranked. I could be wrong. I just never felt like I was that good at it. I constantly felt like I am just dragging my opponents down, or dragging my teammates down. If I was dragging my opponents down, then maybe I should have kept playing it. But no, I constantly felt like I was just holding my team back whenever I played. I stopped playing it. I haven't played it in a really long time. Fun game though. I honestly love League of Legends, and I felt like I was gonna really enjoy Pokemon Unite because of, you know, League of Legends and my enjoyment for that game. But I just couldn't really get into it. You know, but it's fun. I really enjoy it. I think it's cool, and I love that there are still people that are playing the game. Like I love that it hasn't died. I think that's great. And I would love to pick it back up. I think that would be a ton of fun to pick back up, maybe. But yeah, no, I just never really got super into it, you know? You only played it for Zeraora. You still have your shiny Zeraora on Pokemon Shield. Dude, Zeraora is such a boss. He's so freaking cool. And shiny Zeraora is just gorgeous. What a beautiful shiny. Such a good one. Unite is okay, but it's annoying to try and unlock new Pokemon without spending money. I agree. That is a big issue that I have with that game. I do not like how microtransactional it appears to be or seems to be, and it's not something that I really want to, I don't want to invest, you know, that much money into it, and I don't have the time to truly invest that amount of time into it to unlock everything either, you know? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you know, now that they have, now that esports is Olympic, you know, maybe Pokemon Unite is going to be, you know, an Olympic event. That would be cool, you know? Is it pay to win? No, not necessarily. Just like how League of Legends is not pay to win either, but it is also very microtransactional. Like if you want to get like a special, you know, skin for your character, you can buy that. And you can do that, or you can buy a new character. I think you can get League characters for free as well. It is basically just League of Legends, but with a Pokemon coding, you know? I guess that's not entirely true. Again, I've only played a little bit of it, but I enjoyed what I played. I thought it was fun. It just wasn't necessarily like the Pokemon game for me, if that makes sense. Same with like, what was it called? Pokken Tournament? Anyone? Pokken Tournament? Anyone remember that one? That was a good one. I enjoyed it, but I also like felt like I you know, found more enjoyment just playing like Smash Bros, you know? It wasn't really for me. Mortal Kombat, but Pokemon. That's the better comparison. That's the better comparison. It really was not Super Smash Bros. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, but Pokemon. I got thunderstorms here, so it might be your connection. It could be my connection though. It could be me, guys, because like I said, I mean, Sandstorm is currently dying down, so maybe it's not me. I don't know, but the weather has not necessarily been my friend today. So that it could be that. It could be me. Could be me. Pokémon Tournament was super slept on. Awesome game. Wish I had more characters. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, it could have been really fun. If they like kept it going, I feel like that could have been really fun, but I don't know if we're gonna get a sequel to it. Even though like it did, you know, there were competitions for that like at Worlds for Pokemon. So that was interesting. I don't know, you know? I don't know. Still have the Shadow Mewtwo card, and I love to use Shadow Mewtwo. Love that, love that. Weird though, because it could just be YouTube on my laptop, because mobile it's fine. Weird. That's really odd, dude. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I mean, there's a lot of variables. Today is just kind of a day, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. I was undefeated until B tier league and then lost to Pikachu Libre. Oh, Pikachu Libre is fun to play. Oh man, that is such a fun game. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. But again, it just wasn't quite the Pokemon game for me, you know? I much prefer, you know, the shiny hunting. I much prefer that. I love that so much. Scarlet and Violet's good. But man, Pokemon Legends Arceus, that was S tier. That was definitely S tier, guys. Absolutely S tier. Only 24 encounters until you are 2,000. Just about 2,000 over odds. This is true. A little over 20 encounters. A little over 24 encounters. Because we got to get to 10,192. 8192 to 10,192 would be 2,000 encounters over odds. So it could happen at any moment. You never know. Could be moments away from finding the shiny. Moments away, maybe. Anyone? Moments away? But it could also, I do think that we're going to go over 10K. I think we're going to go over, I think we're going to go over 10K for sure. No Spearows, just shiny luck. Yes, thank you. Jeez. Who allowed Spearow to be an emote that you can use if you choose to be a member? There's the Rowlet that I love to see, the buff Rowlet. Honestly, I love my emotes. I love them so much. Reese, thank you so much for the work that you've done with those emotes. I do appreciate it. Reese has done a lot of the emotes, not all of them, but has done a lot of them. Shh, Shadow, don't tell them. Shadow, don't let them know that it was me. I don't want them to know that. Shh. 9,996 encounters. Nothing to see here, chat. Nothing to see here. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. Don't worry about a thing. Spearow snuck into your house and did it himself. To be honest, I said I needed them over here to bully you, so you enabled them. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. I didn't know it was for the use of bullying. I use so many emotes on Discord, lol. The buff Rowlet is the best, dude. I love the buff Rowlet. He's so good. He's so good. 9,999. Ladies and gentlemen, encounter number 10,000 is right here. 10,000 encounters. Will we get the shiny? Not shiny Cyndaquil, a not shiny Chikorita, and a not shiny Totodile. We are officially over 10,000 encounters on this shiny hunt. That That is something. Now, if we really truly hurry, and I do need to fix this overlay here. Hold on a second. Let me get that fixed really quick. We're just gonna have to do this. There we go. That should work. Now then, if we do rush, if we truly, you know, run for it here, we may be able to get to 10,192, which would be 2,000 encounters above shiny odds in this game before I call it a night. So we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna just race through these encounters. We're gonna speed run to 2,000 encounters above odds. That is the goal. Speed run to 2,000 above odds or shiny, whichever happens first. And we're just gonna run. We're gonna go as quick as we can. I'm barely even gonna be paying attention to chat because I'm just gonna be cruising. We're gonna be just really working, just getting these encounters done, folks. That's the plan. I'm still gonna be paying attention to chat though. Don't worry, I'm still gonna be here. We're still gonna be present. That was mostly a joke. I hope you get it at 10,025 encounters. That would be sick. What are the odds of finding all three of them at the same time? I do not pay the math budget. I do not know. I do not know the answer to that. Nor will I ever know the answer to that, unfortunately. I'm not doing the math for that. Although technically it's just 1 out of 8192 times 1 out of 8192 times 1 out of 8192, right? Because we got all three of them at the same time. So that's just going to be just impossible. It's just not going to happen. That's it. Scotty doesn't like us anymore. That's right. It's absolutely right. How rude would that be? You know that's not true. Come on. Come on. You're welcome. Or is it? What? Quick shout out to for boosting the Discord server. Are you serious? Thank you so much, Orange Crush. Holy cow, dude. Oops, caps lock. Why are you yelling at me, dude? No, it's all good. No worries. I use caps lock all the time. It's like my preferred typing, actually, is caps lock. So yeah, I totally get that. It's all good. It is all good. I am not offended whatsoever. In fact, I encourage it. More caps lock, please. Actually, I think YouTube will get mad at you, so don't caps lock. I genuinely think, yeah, I don't encourage it because I think YouTube will get mad at you. So don't do that. But it's cool. It's fine. No stress. It's fine. $10,023 encounters. This would be the 10,025th, but no shiny there. 10,026. We got a puppy barking. My wife just got home from work. Is what that means. Maybe she'll come in and say hi. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing there. Do you like Zelda? I love Zelda. I love Zelda so much. Guys, it is basically August, which means that we only have like 1 month until we get the new Zelda game, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Do I have a favorite Zelda song? Ooh, no, Scotty hates Zelda. Favorite Zelda song? I would say, honestly, oh, man. Okay. So when you're playing Majora's Mask, right? This is not a song that you play on the Ocarina in Majora's Mask, but when you're playing Majora's Mask, the music that you get at the end of the days, the kind of eerie, haunting, the world is ending, that like high pitched with the bells ringing, that music is beautiful. I love that song. Every once in a while, I'll just turn it on just because I just think it is like, it is just in a sense, just sort of like calming. Is that the right word? Like it's haunting, sure. But at the same time, like it feels to me like it's embodying just acceptance. Like it's just embodying the fact that you are aware of, you know, this moment, and you are okay with it. you know? Song of Healing is hauntingly beautiful. Absolutely facts, bro. It is a hauntingly beautiful song. It is so good as well. I love the Song of Healing. Great song. All of the Majora's Mask songs, honestly, like to me, they feel like they were created. All of the songs, honestly, feel like they were created with such passion for the game and such like, you know, they feel good. They feel right for the game and for the setting or the scenario. But Majora's Mask to me is just like all of the songs just hit different, you know? Like it is such a beautiful game. I love that game so much. I played Zelda 2 for the first time today and it was an experience. Fair. Very fair. Very valid point. You know? Very valid point. Good game, right? That is a different experience. Love Link's Awakening too, by the way. The music at Link's Awakening is great. I don't know, I think this was just a promotion for the Link's Awakening game on the Switch, but if you go to Spotify and you type in the ballad, like the Ballad of the Windfish is what it's called, they have like lyrics to it, which honestly, like the first time that I listened to it, knowing the story of Link's Awakening just gave me the chills. Like, talk about like hauntingly beautiful. Like, it was so, the song itself is beautiful. I love the Ballad of the Windfish. But then when you listen to the lyrics and you know the deeper meaning to it, when Marin is singing that song, it is just beautiful. It's so well done. Like, oh man, love it so much. So good. Like Breath of the Wild 2, not gonna lie. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is really good. It was really, really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom as well. I would say that I think Breath of the Wild was more memorable for me. But I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. That was a really good game. Nothing there. Nah, the other thing? Como? Como? I can't go back to Breath of the Wild after Tears. That's fair. That's totally fair. Very, very valid. I don't think that I would be able to either. But, you know, they're like similar enough but different enough games, you know? Where it's like, I don't think I'd be able to go back, but I also genuinely loved the story of Breath of the Wild, you know? Like, and the different dungeons, I guess, for want of a better word. They weren't necessarily dungeons, right? But the divine beasts I thought were really cool. Originally, I thought that's kind of weird. That doesn't necessarily feel Zelda to me. But they really grew on me. And same with the Guardians. Oh, that Guardian music, when that, oh man, that was fun. I was really bummed that there weren't Guardians in Tears of the Kingdom. I guess that's a spoiler. Sorry guys, spoiler for Tears of the Kingdom, but so fun. Breath of the Wild was amazing. Ocarina of Time on the N64 was my first, but Twilight Princess is such a good Zelda game. I am still shocked that we do not have Twilight Princess on the Nintendo Switch. Again, guys, I am not good at predicting which games they're going to port over to the Switch. So if I have a prediction, discard it. Discard it. I've yet to play through Tears of the Kingdom. That's really not a spoiler. It's just kind of like, I noted their absence. You know what I mean? But I feel like in place of the Guardians, there are some other boss battles that I feel like make a lot of sense for Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I won't really get into it, but I do feel like there's a lot that really makes sense in that game that they added in. Like, very good game. Genuinely love that game. Very, very good. How can I do this? How can I do what? What did I do, Silver? Oh, make those predictions and be totally wrong? Yeah, no, I trust me. I wish that I had like an uncle who had a friend who worked for Nintendo or worked down the hall from Nintendo, so I could like give you guys some like insider information. But sadly, my uncle does not have a friend who works down the hall from Nintendo. So sadly, no insider information. I still want Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 of Pokemon on the Switch. We need them for Pokemon Home. I agree. I genuinely agree. I thought that it was gonna happen. You know, with Pokemon Pokemon Bank, essentially, it's not shut down yet. So maybe that's why, but there's gotta be a reason that we don't have them on the Switch yet. Like maybe connecting them to Pokemon Home is proving to be a little bit more difficult. I don't know, no idea. But that's my theory, I guess. I don't know. I want more Gen 7 in the future. Gen 7 was Alola, right? Yeah, Gen 7 was Alola. I would be interested to see like an ancient Alola game, like a Legends Alola. I feel like that would be really cool. Legends Marshadow, maybe? That'd be really cool. Which one do I like more, Deadpool or Wolverine? So I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the song that's like trending right now. Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool. Love it so much fun. I think it's so fun. I love Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. Their chemistry is so fun. I love them so much. I have not seen a lot of either of those movies, to be honest with you. Like Wolverine movies, I think I've seen more movies with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine than I haven't seen any Deadpool movies, to be fair. I have not really been as big as into the movies lately. I don't know what it is. So I would give I'm gonna go with Wolverine. I'm gonna go with Wolverine. I think Wolverine is cooler. That's my opinion. That's just me. It'd be cool if we got a story for like all 3 mythicals in Gen 7. That would be pretty cool. That would be really, really cool. Would actively love that. I feel like they could pair that fairly well too, right? Like they are, I feel like there's a way that they could do that. Cyclops is sick. I like Cyclops too. Nothing there. No shinies there. The making of Meganium? Oh, I know what you mean. I know which Pokemon you mean. I don't remember its name though. I don't remember its name. Shoot. The disrespect on Totodile right now on the poll is unbelievable. How is the poll doing? I clicked away from it and now I can't see it. Ah, Cyndaquil is in the lead. Yes. Let us go, Cyndaquil. Love to see that. Everyone in the poll who is saying that Cyndaquil will be the starter that we find today. I am very hopeful. I'm very hopeful. We will have to see. We are nearly 2,000 encounters above odds. 10,104 encounters. No shinies yet, but we are getting closer, everybody. We are getting so very close. Is that not the right name? I know who you're talking about. You're talking about like Magearna. You're talking about Magearna. Yeah, that could be very interesting. That could be a very cool concept for that game. I wonder if any of these like Legends games would ever feature Melmetal, Meltan or Melmetal. Like I know that Melmetal is a Pokemon Go Pokemon. Like that's where it was introduced. So, but it is technically. Could we see that, do you think, in a Legends game? That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. So I feel like there's got to be a canonical event to tie Meltan and Melmetal to, you know? But then again, it's like, it's the first real world Pokemon, right? So I don't know. That's odd. I don't know how they would do that. 10,113 encounters. Alolan from the show. It is Alolan from the show? Okay, so maybe in like a Legends Alola game, we could see Meltan and Melmetal. That would be interesting. I don't know, we still don't know what region Melmetal is from. Yeah. Looks like potentially Alola. It could be potentially from Alola. And it was technically released during the Alola region like era. But if you look at the Pokedex, like on Pokemon Home, it's like Meltan and Melmetal are unknown origin. If I recall correctly. Appreciate everybody who's gone to the polls and who has voted for a starter today and who has liked the stream. It really does mean a lot. Thank you to everybody who's double tapped. I appreciate you guys. This has been such a great stream. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you guys so much. We're not quite wrapping up just yet. We got a little bit more left in us, but we are going to be wrapping up here in the near-ish future, just so you guys are aware. I love how many Meltans, or how Meltan's body is basically just a no. I know, it's so interesting. It's such an interesting Pokemon. Shiny your mom? What? No way, your mom is shiny? Wow. Wait, I thought we were going to 10,100. No, because technically 2,000 encounters above odds is 10,198 encounters. That would be 2,000 encounters above odds. So that's my goal. So we've got about 70 encounters left. Nothing there. 70 encounters left, so, you know. Couple few more resets. Pokemon Go also has Meltan as from an unknown region. Interesting. Okay, so it also is an unknown region, even in Pokemon Go. Very interesting. I don't know, man. Wolverine and God's Perfect Idiot. Love it. Lol. Nothing here. Nothing yet. Just kind of spawned in one day. I remember that day very well where Meltan just appeared. It was on the Chikorita Calm Day. I was very excited about it. I thought it was really, really cool. I want them to do more marketing in that way. Like, I thought that was really cool how they introduced Meltan and Melmetal, and I feel like they should do marketing like that more. You know, like, I get that, you know, it's not very easy, I guess, but I could see them doing something like that, like, again, in Pokemon Go. I think that would be really cool. Obviously, it was marketing for Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. But if they did something like that for, like, Pokemon Sleep, where one day just, like, randomly everyone woke up with, like, a new, like, really rare Pokemon that just spawned in their camp, and it was just like, whoa, look at this. Like, that's cool. Like, that... I just think that would be sick. Like, I just think something like that, just like, I don't know. I think that is just a genius marketing move, to be honest. I think that is just genius. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Silver. Exactly, man. I don't necessarily anticipate that that's going to happen anytime in the near future, because, like, we don't have a Let's Go Pikachu or like a Let's Go game that's being released in the near future. I don't know if we're ever gonna get a Let's Go Pikachu or a Let's Go game again. So I don't know. You know, I don't know, like, how or when they would do a marketing strategy like that. But, oh man, I want them to do that so bad. Like, I feel like that would be so sick. 10,152 encounters, guys. We are still looking for a shiny in the stream. Nothing yet, though. Nothing yet, though. Hopefully we get something soon, something to sparkle. I'm excited to begin this shiny-only playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver / just Heart Gold. Very excited to begin that, but, you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see what ends up happening. Who we find as our shiny. You doubt another Let's Go will happen? I agree. I don't think it's very likely. I think given the success of Pokemon Legends Arceus, I think that's going to be the direction that they go in future Pokemon titles, like spin-off titles like that. Not even that it's a spin-off. It's not a spin-off, you know, but like that had the better, I'm not going to say that had the better reception, but I just, Pokemon Let's Go really capitalized on the Pokemon Go hype. But I just don't know if, that Pokemon Go hype is strong enough to justify another game in that series, if that makes sense. It was great for the time. Still enjoy that game, and it is a great game. But I just don't know if the mass of the people, I don't know, chat. Listen, I'm just a guy that plays video games, right? No idea if that would justify the making of another Let's Go game. If we were to get another, another remake outside of like Legends games, I would much prefer it to be kind of more along the lines of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I know those games were not perfect, they were far from it, but I would much rather see Pokemon like Soul Silver 2, Heart Gold 2, a remake of these games on the Nintendo Switch. In, even if it's chibi, even if it's the same art style as Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, I would rather see that than like a Let's Go Meryl or Togepi, which I just don't think that makes any sense at all. Or Pichu and Togepi. I don't think that makes sense at all for those games. Like, if anything, they would have done Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to Johto. Like, it just would be like the same title, but you have access to Johto now. Like following Ash's story a little bit. You just go with your Pikachu or your Eevee to that region, I like that as long as it's not broken like BDSP. I agree. Definitely not my favorite games. BDSP, not my favorite games. They were fun, and I enjoyed them. I thought they were good. Nothing there. No shinies there. 10,179 encounters. So this will be the final encounter of the stream, because that will put us, 21, 81, 92. No, I can math. We're almost there. 81, 92. Yeah. No, don't listen to me. We're almost to the final encounter of the stream, though. Nearly there. No shinies there. That's 10,185. The math budget, yeah, it's not mathing, guys. Listen, chat, I've said this before. I'm a small streamer. We cannot afford a math budget regularly. we make do with what we've got. May not be a lot, but we make do with what we got. Yeah, math isn't mathing. I know, chat, I'm sorry. I wish I was better at math. We got one more encounter, and then I'm calling it a night. One more encounter here. See what we've got here. No shiny Cyndaquil, no shiny Chikorita, no shiny Totodile. Ladies and gentlemen, that is that for the encounters today. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna call it a night. Guys, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you so much for being part of this journey with me here on the YouTubes, trying to find a shiny starter. I will be back at this hunt maybe tomorrow or Friday. I don't really know yet. Join the Discord if you haven't already for notifications on when and where I do go live. ! Discord in the chat. And I'll keep you guys posted. Anyway, I'm gonna run, but I love you guys. It's good seeing you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.